the main reasons why I think Cosmic Fury changed Power Rangers for good, because I feel like for the first time in 30 years, they actually acknowledged originality instead of like being traditional in terms of using the Sentai footage for the ground fights and the Megazord fights. But I think for Cosmic Fury, what they did was they actually made it work by using the Megazord footage from the Q Ranger series and turned it into something fun. But for the ground fights, I feel like they went all original with the morphing sequence, with the costumes and the weapons and all of that. Billy coming back as the series regular was definitely one of the reasons why I love this series. And I feel like they handled his character in Cosmic Fury better than they did in the Alien Rangers, in my opinion. So I like Cosmic Fury better than the Alien Rangers. There, I said it. So we're gonna break down some images I saw on Facebook and Twitter, and this is a very nice image of the Cosmic Fury Rangers, and I believe this is their stunt doubles in the suits with their weapons and their costumes. I just love these suits so much. Like, I don't care what y'all say, I love these suits a lot. Even though I don't like the muscle pass, but without it, I think it'll look 10 times great. But it's something original that they created, so I'm not gonna just knock them down about it. So here is another image of them without the muscle pass, I believe. And this is them taking another photo. And I have to say, this shot without the muscle pads should have been in the entire series. And I think I love this so much better than the muscle pads though. Now, this is just them taking pictures with, I believe, Shuki Levy, or I believe is a stunt double. I'm not sure, but this is them just taking a group photo, and Kai Moyo looking like he about to box somebody for the world heavyweight title. And the way that he's posing, he looks like a boxer, because that's how boxers be posting. I mean, well, that's how boxers be posing, in my opinion. So, but then again, it's good to see them just have fun behind the scenes last year. Now that everybody is, well, now that everything is getting exposed on the internet. So this is Fern, the Cosmic Fury Orange Ranger, and I think this is probably one of my favorite ones. She's one of my favorite characters in the show because all she wanted to do was just try to become a ranger and help out the Rangers. But I feel like Izzy was probably the biggest, well, I don't want to say the biggest, but just a little irritating in the season, because I get that you want to protect your girl, but you gotta at least give her a chance to show that she is capable of being a ranger. So she definitely brought the A game of becoming an Orange Ranger by saving so long. So this is another image of Fern and Mick behind the scenes in Cosmic Fury in a different studio in New Zealand. Now, it's good to see all of this behind the scenes stuff being exposed on Instagram and Twitter of all places, because I think Twitter, for the most part, is basically the app where they're just releasing everything, and that's really saying something. And another image of Fern, I don't know who this guy is, but I think he's supposed to be a director or something. So this is just her having fun in the Orange Ranger costume. So who would have thought that Fern from Dino Fury was an icky rivalry with AZ Garcia to becoming her girlfriend and now becoming the Orange Ranger in Cosmic Fury. So I want to get to this part where everybody is talking about her and Deno's tweet. So this is an image of her when she was a baby and when she was a child being a Power Rangers fan. And I want to read something that she tweeted that really made me love this human being even more. Couldn't be red without pink. I hope everyone who watched Cosmic Fury knows how much this means to me. Even if you didn't. The honor of being a first full season female Red Ranger. I have no words for that. If only little me knew what the future held for her. This is one of the main reasons why I love Deno so much. She embraces the fandom. She embraces the Power Rangers franchise. For the most part, I think she should be the new face of Power Rangers, because the way that she's been talking about Power Rangers and dealing with the trolls and the disrespect from the toxic fans that don't appreciate anything that she's done for the show, I think she ought to be the new face of Power Rangers if you ask me, because this tweet alone just made me love this person as a whole, because if I met her in real life, I just want to tell her thank you for just being the first full female Red Ranger, and you gave it your all, and you brought that energy of leadership in Cosmic Fury. And she was already the leader from the moment when they were still in their Dino Fury powers, fighting Lord Zed, and now dealing with evil Ollie. Well, heel Ollie, of course. So one of my favorite moments from her is when she got slashed in the sword from Ollie. Now, you know, in Dino Fury, that was one of his signature moves, by throwing the sword. But in Cosmic Fury, I feel like they went all out. He just basically just threw the sword and slashed her face without bleeding. But you could clearly see the scar on her face. Like, this has never happened in Power Rangers before. Like, they're not afraid to be edgy and by taking a risk. So I think Cosmic Fury did everything that I wanted from Dino Fury. And just be original, be creative, and tell a unique story. And yes, there are some issues with the show, but that didn't stop me from appreciating the show overall. Now, I know a lot of people are just blaming Simon Bennett for how difficult some stuff are, but it's basically all Hasbro's, and it's not Simon Bennett himself. So, Hunter Deno, if you're watching this, thank you, and I appreciate you for being a true dedicated Power Rangers fan, but being dedicated to Power Rangers as a whole. So, what's y'all thoughts on this, man? Let me know in the comments.